The other thing is you want to make sure that your tail wheel assembly is centered over the road. Most of the newer planters got cast iron arms on there, but it's got an eccentric. You can get out of adjustment sometimes. So as you're checking your planter over, you want to make sure that it's actually centered over the road. You don't have a wheel running on top of the road. The other thing is on your down pressure, you want to make sure you got proper down pressure. Either you got the springs or if you got the pneumatic down pressure up on the row unit, and also your down pressure on your closing wheels. You know, a lot of times you don't need much pressure on your rear wheels, but with a little handle they got on now, it's pretty easy to change. So, you know, it used to be like on 7000s, guys would crank them, just leave them there from start to finish. But on the newer planters, it's a good idea to look and see exactly how much pressure you need and adjust it accordingly. You know, probably the biggest thing that causes problems with some of the planters is guys driving too fast. The way you want to be more productive, you either got to get bigger or you got to go faster. And most guys figure, well, it costs a lot of money to trade planter. I'll just kick her up a couple notches and go a little faster. And that's fine, but anytime you start kicking up speed over 6.5 miles an hour with a vacuum planter, you start dropping off accuracy, seed placement, and emergence. So keep it, just kind of remember that speed kills. So if you want to go fast, you can, but it's going to cause you some problems down the road. Has anybody got any questions at all about anything or something they tried? Or Matt, you got any comments?
No. I guess one thing that you mentioned up front that happens a lot is, especially these 2-point hitches, a lot of times they'll sag throughout the season and your planter will start running downhill. And I see a lot of times on the road, just make sure that the planter is level. Take a level, put it on the road, the actual road unit, not on the frame, and level that thing up. Well, it will happen a lot of times. You start sagging on the front, your no-till coulters will start digging in deeper than what your seed trench actually is. You'll get a false bottom, and of course that'll cause emergent tissues depending on how the seed falls in that trench. So just one thing to check with an operation. I see it a lot.